I'm in my fluffy hoodie or whatever the children call them. It's nice and warm and it's got hearts on it and it's in lavender, one of my favourite colours. I like pastel colours. I really like blues and greens. It has been a very eventful 24 hours here. We had extreme winds last night along with rain. I've never experienced wind like this. Even when I was a child, I remember the winds would get up, but not like they did last night. It was both exhilarating and awe-inspiring, is the best way to put it. Mother Nature, raw, strong and vibrant. And although they were strong winds, I felt safe. I was actually thinking, normally when we had winds, a few years ago, the power would go out often. I shouldn't have said anything because within about 5 minutes, the power did go off. And it was off from about 9 p.m. last night. I woke up at 11 a.m. this morning because I was up quite late. My son wasn't here. I realised we still didn't have power, even though they said it would be restored at 11 o'clock last night. That never happened. And I thought, I really want a coffee. I was oohing and ahhing about getting the keys and going and finding the gas cooker. And then I thought, no, my son is probably buried under other of my boxes that have been stored in the small shed. And I thought, well, I'm not going into his shed to see if I could find Dad's because just a minefield of tools and things there. So I thought, there's water. So that's what I had this morning. Then I thought, breakfast. I can't cook breakfast. I can't cook my oats. I thought, what am I going to have? So I had an apple and a cheese stick. I thought that's within my points, so I was quite happy with that. I just potted around. I did some more drawing in my little art journal. I read a bit, did the dishes because I could still use the hot water. It was still in the tank. And then my son come home and luckily he's got the generator in his van. So he put the generator going and he put the kettle on, so I was able to have a hot drink. He does have one of those battery packs. A lot of YouTubers have them, especially those that are in camper vans that travel around. I don't think it's the Blue Yeti. Not sure. It's one of them anyway. I recommended it to him ages ago and he bit the bullet and he got one earlier this year. But he hooked it up to his TV and the internet last night when the power went out, and well, this morning when he went to put the kettle on, the kettle only half boiled, so he had to take it out and boil it the rest of the way on the generator. So he had flattened it. He has headed off into town and is going to the movies, so he made sure that he charged that with the generator, and just before he left, the power came on. So I was over the moon because my lunch had consisted of 4 rice cakes with a scrape of butter, 2 cheese slices which I ripped in half on each one, and some tomato. So I was looking forward to having some vegetables and something sustaining. So I managed to have some carrot and Brussels sprouts, tomato, cucumber, and there were 2 chicken schnitzels left over from last night, so I had one of those. I know that the chicken schnitzels the last 2 nights have had slight crumb on them, but that's okay. It hasn't, made me crave any flour. So that's all that we had in the house at that point that was defrosted anyway. So I was really pleased with myself because normally if something's going on, in your life, it is so easy to hell with it and go to the cupboards or the fridge and just grab the closest thing. The thing is, it is cold. I wanted something warm. I couldn't have anything warm until later on this evening. There is NMF in the cupboard, but it just didn't call to me. I didn't feel like jumping off my plan just because my brain was saying, well, you haven't had breakfast. What about lunch? And I thought, well, there are other ways to negotiate breakfast and negotiate lunch, which I did. So I'm really proud of myself because this is the first time that I have stuck to my guns, really planted my feet firmly on the ground. For me, this is my year of health and wellness, and no matter what happens, this is what is important to me. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It doesn't matter what anyone else has to say. This time, I'm doing it for me. All the other times that I have been trying to do a weight loss journey is because I was comparing myself to others. I felt a failure. I felt like I just can't grasp what it is that I should be doing. I know all that I need to know. Then you see people saying, well, you can have this surgery, you can have these injections, you can take these pills. None of that appeals to me. I remember my mother asking me to promise her that I would never ever have stomach bypass surgery, because when she was in hospital she saw a woman go through that, and she was terrified because I was overweight that I would go down that path. Mum, I'm pleased to say I have not gone down that path. I don't intend to go down that path, because everything that I was born with I want to hang on to. Admittedly, I lost my tonsils, but that was because they needed to come out. But I'm not going to play around with anything that I know absolutely nothing about. So, I just wanted to get on and just let everyone know that no matter where you are in your journey, take a moment and just reassess what it is that you really want this time around, because somewhere within you there is a very strong, independent child, woman, teen, who has your best interests at heart. If you stop to just listen to your higher self, it will guide you along the way. I will actually show you what I've been doing to help heal myself as I grieve, as I begin to contemplate where my path is leading now. What life has in store for me, I have no idea, but I'm open to whatever the universe has in store for me these days. Life is so short, and I'm not ready to throw in the towel yet. I have so much I want to do, so much I want to see, so much I want to explore. So on that note, if you're not subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share if there's someone out there that you think may benefit from this crazy life of mine. And I would really appreciate if you would like, because it helps the algorithms and it will help propel me along to be able to take care of myself moving forward. Once I'm up on my feet, I shall be out there, I will be exploring, and I'll be taking you all along with me. So have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.